you should be brought to the book.
Our people.
Trump is in court right now. Trump is in court, for example.
Then they'll say our person is being prosecuted.
Yeah.
And that is our thief. No. And the money. It has happened. It has happened in this country. I mean, are we living in Mars?
You see,
there are people who've been taken to Anti-Corruption Commission because of the cases that are glaring, and there's an evidence. A whole community have escorted them to the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, and said, you know, we better suffer with our thief. You know, one of the things, and I agree with the DG and the whole panel here, is that, you know, we are putting a lot of responsibilities to the elected leaders, of course, because of the delegated power that are given to them. I sit behind and question the civic competence of the Kenyans. And I think
what about Monanchi?
That's what I'm saying. This cannot always go unchallenged. And I've been on platforms and I'm saying that until the voter becomes responsible for the decisions that they make, then we are going to have a total democracy being interrogated. Because how then would you, expect, a DG, a governor to work, a member of county assembly to work, and all these people who to work, if by the time they were campaigning, you make their campaign budget an exuberant budget by extorting them there? Where do you want them to get the money? So there needs to be a responsibilities that the voter has to take with the choices they are making. And equally, let them not be surprised that sometimes they might not get services because the people they are elected do not come from us. So this is one thing that we have to discuss. And finally, the assumption that public participation is just, ticking and checking boxes. Yeah. This is one thing that we must discuss as a nation. Because you remember public participation is included as one of the tenets in Article 10, as one of the national values of principles of governance. What does that say? It then says that the premium we give to it must be very important. I have seen that has been violated at the National Assembly, at the national level, when Kenyans presented their views to you remember there was a time issues about the budget and the VAT and all these things and housing levy. The executive went ahead and implemented, by the government side, stepped aside, and they were like, telling the citizens, what can you do about this? It's like, showing the citizens that they have the power to do all this. So public participation must be included, and that's so far. It must be inculcated in all government decisions. And by the way, how then do we get feedback from our elected leaders? Victor, I am for the opinion that I think our elected leaders sometimes get away with a lot of things. Until we foresee that we must recall the members of parliament. If there will be one issue that one of the constituencies will one day recall a member of parliament, then the rest will be given a red card. People will know that it's not just a walk in the path.